Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Do not mark your calendars for the 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars yet, or for any limited release for that matter, from the United States Mint website. Let's explore! Here is the yet again revised product schedule. Most of us got the email notification late last night about the revised release dates for the 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars. And right now, as of the recording of this video, it is slated for August 3rd to begin with the Denver Mint Morgan dollar and the San Francisco minted Morgan dollar. And then on August the 10th, there will be Morgan and Peace dollars from the Philadelphia Mint. They did listen to us and made those and narrowed the household limits to 3, which is a good thing. However, there is some interesting statements and pieces of information that we have to kind of take apart from the statements that they made. But before we get to that, most of you heard about the news, as reported by other channels here, about the postponement of the release of the Air Force silver metal. And this leads us into why we should not be marking our calendars for the 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars. Shortly before its scheduled release, on this article from CoinNews.net, the United States Mint announced that it postponed the release of the 2.5-ounce U.S. Air Force silver metal. The U.S. Mint stated that the projected demand for the product, the first from its Armed Forces Silver Medal program, which celebrates the 5 branches of the military. What about the Space Force? It's the 6th branch. Will they do one for them too? Anyways, I digress. Anyways, it surpasses its supply. The Mint noted the delayed release will provide time to improve its online ordering system for the high-demand products, but added it would be unable to meet the demand for the metal. Well, let's pause right there and take a look at the metal, which has now been thrown back down into the to-be-determined category. It has a mintage limit of 10,000. Well, no wonder. Obviously, it's going to exceed the limit. People that will want these things, that's a very low mintage for this metal. Why they did that, I don't know. They knew. The 2021 has proven to be probably one of the biggest demand and hyped programs of issues for any given year. The article goes on. Here's the entire statement. Now, I didn't get this statement. My guess is it just went to some members of the media, because the last email I got from the Mint before the one last night was an email about Juneteenth and the products that they have available for Juneteenth. So here's what it says. The U.S. Mint today announced that it will delay the release of the United States Mint Air Force silver metal, originally scheduled for Tuesday, June 22nd, until mid-July. Well, right now it's to be determined, so we don't have any information on what that is. Here's the confusing part of their statement. Confusion in U.S. Mint seems to go hand in hand these days. The total number of Remind Me email text notifications received by the Mint indicates that demand for the Mint's Air Force 2.5-ounce silver metal, the first in its new Armed Forces silver metal series, will exceed inventory. Well, can the U.S. Mint get a clue? Of course, with the 10,000 metal mintage, of course that's going to be the case, as the projected demand is greater than supply. Well, they limited the supply to 10 units, or to 10,000, I'm sorry. They limited it to 10,000. Let's take a look at it again. There's a household order limit of 1, and knowing that there's only going to be 10,000, of course, that people are going to sign up for Remind Me for this thing. There's going to be more than 10,000. So I really don't understand what their point is in saying that, and why they would limit it because of that. Now the article continues, or the statement continues, which gives us a little bit more of an idea of the reason. And it confuses us even more to some extent, but at least we have some idea. The real reason why they did this whole statement here really could have just gone away. Other recent silver product offerings have resulted in an extraordinarily high volume of bot traffic. These bots were programmed to conduct technology-driven transactions, which interfered with the transactions of many Mint customers. The Mint has identified a solution that is expected to mitigate most of these issues caused by bot traffic. This language is going to sound familiar from what I'm about to read next. We are working diligently to put the solution in place, as it will enable our website to function more smoothly. Even this robust effort to improve product access remains limited by demand, which continues to outpace our supply of silver blanks. So there's another reason why this thing is being delayed, because they don't have enough silver blanks, which may be a clue as to why they limited the mintage to 10,000. As a result, not everyone will be able to purchase this metal. Well, Mint, get a clue again. If you have 10,000, a product and mintage limit of 10,000, of course, not everybody will be able to get the metal. A 1-ounce version of the Air Force Silver Metal will be available next year, and customers may now request Remind Me notifications for that metal. Well, let's take a look at the product schedule again and see exactly, again, more confusion with this. This is the to be determined on the 2021 product schedule. And here we are looking at the 2021 product schedule, and this item that's supposed to be released next year is showing in this year's product schedule. So again, more confusion that they have snuck this in, and that statement from the that they released is saying that's going to be available next year. So more confusion indeed. Let's go back up now here to the August 3rd offering here of the Morgan D and S minted dollars here. As you can see, it has a household order limit of 3, product limit of 175,000. Still no mintage limit offering here, which is another thing that we're wondering about, because if there's a limit of blanks, then why not put a mintage limit on there like you did for the 2.5-ounce metal? But that's yet another little string or side note on this whole thing. So here's the email that most of us got. And again, I'm going to read this here, portion of this here. This is about the bot traffic. So now they've come to the real reason why they stopped these orders, because of this high volume of bot traffic. They were programmed to conduct technology-driven transactions, which caused significant interference with many transactions by Mint customers. To address the issue, the Mint paused the pre-order windows for the remaining Morgan and Peace dollars until the bot issue could be resolved. The Mint has now identified a solution that we expect will mitigate most of the issues caused by the bot traffic. Not all of the issues, but most of the issues. That's interesting language there. Although we are working diligently to put that solution in place, let me pause right there. They have not found the solution yet. They've identified a solution, but they've not solved the problem yet. The launch dates for the American Eagle silver and gold coins will also be affected. To further increase the opportunity to purchase these high-demand products, the Mint will also adjust the household order limits for the new American Eagle silver and gold coins and the remaining Morgan and Peace silver dollars. Well, that's good news that they're doing that at least. While these steps will mitigate the impact of bot traffic and improve overall access to these very popular products, the supply of silver still limits the U.S. Mint's ability to completely satisfy demand. As a result, not everyone will be able to purchase the coins of their choice. Well, that's because you've limited the product, and for the Air Force metal, you've greatly limited the mintage. With revised launch schedules are presented below. Note the decision to move the American Silver, Eagle, and Gold products launched ahead of the remaining Morgan and Peace pre-order windows. This decision was based off the Morgan and Peace product unavailability to ship until October. Moving up the American Eagle products creates the least disruption for our customers. Our intent is to greatly improve on our ability to deliver the utmost positive U.S. Mint experience that our customers deserve. Well, yes, I would say that, we are probably entitled to this because they've had literally years to work this out, because bots have been a thing for a number of years now. And there's been issues with the Mint website with ordering coins since for at least 10, 11 years in these limited mintage products. Why they're just now addressing this issue is beyond me, especially when they've recognized that it was a problem before. Now, it could be potentially that it has gone into overdrive, or different types of bot traffic have been created. They found another window or vulnerability there. But regardless, I believe that IT officials in the Mint department should have probably foreseen some of this and done a little bit more research as to how these bots can be created. From what I understand, at least for some of this bot traffic, it is fairly easy to do, but it could be that it's become more sophisticated in recent years to give the Mint a benefit of the doubt. But what we can take from this statement, which is very easy to gloss over, folks, and that is that the problem still has not been resolved. And so this is why we should not be marking our calendars for the 2021 Morgan Peace dollars or any other limited release, because just as they had put the 2.5 ounce silver metal up, literally the day before, they took it back down and put it to be determined, even though on the coinnews.net article, they're saying it's going to be available mid-July. Well, it's not on the product schedule, and mid-July is much earlier than August. So it's a floating schedule. I look at it as these dates are not set in stone for August 3rd at 12 noon, because according to this statement, they have not been able to put the solution in place. And they're not promising that it's going to be it's not going to be the final solution, or it's not going to be a complete solution. In other words, some bot traffic still may get through, and considering the great demand for these things, and there will be demand, mark my words, there will be problems with the website. And it may be just as bad as it was before. It may not be, because when you have a lot of people trying to order at the same time for a very limited release, and now the hot item for this year, folks, is going to be this 2.5 ounce metal. This is going to be the hot item this year. Yes, it's a metal and it's not a coin, but with a 10,000 mintage, it's going to be a very, very hot commodity, just like the 2016 American Liberty metals were, and those are still selling for quite a premium on eBay. These metals will become hot, especially with a 10,000 mintage. So there you go. So folks, it's pretty crazy what's going on at the Mint, and but they're very careful with their choice of words here, which leaves open the possibility of yet another delay that could occur. I'm not holding my breath if they're going to be available on the 3rd of August and the 10th of August, or any other limited release. The same thing with the Eagles as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.